Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Charnel, and in this video, I'm going to be talking about. I have a couple books that I've recently bought. I've been shopping in the month of February, um, so I just wanted to basically this is a book haul of a couple books that I bought so far in February, and then I have my usual stack of library books that I got like a couple days ago. So um, yeah, let's jump right in. Like I said, I've been shopping for these books. um, and I know I sound nasally. Um, I am basically getting over a flu or maybe the big C word. I'm all good now, but my voice was gone. That's why I haven't really uploaded anything. My voice was all the way gone, but it's back now. It still sounds like I'm a horseman or something. Um, but yeah, I think it's okay. So now I have my mic. I wonder how it's gonna sound with the mic on. Let's just clip it. Yeah, I clicked it. Okay. Okay. So let me jump in to. I should also say on one of the books I'm gonna be doing. I'm gonna talk about it because I've already read it. And I need to talk about it, and hopefully some people have read it too. Because I want to talk about it. Um, so maybe I'll do it in this video, or maybe I'll make a whole separate video on it. Because it was so freaking good. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the books that I've purchased so far. Okay, so this one is Ace of Spades. I just got it like a couple days ago. If you live in North Jersey, we don't really have a lot of bookstores like in Hudson County. So I'm in Jersey City. We don't really have a lot of bookstores. So like Hoboken, this is where I got it. I got it in it's from Little City Books in Hoboken. And then in Jersey City, don't correct me if I'm wrong, but I just know we have Word and I think that's it. Oh, and then in Bayonne there's little Hobo Bookshop, something like that. Um, we don't have a Barnes and Noble. Um, so yeah, so I don't know why I'm going into that, but it's something that me and my book friends always talk about. Like it's kind of annoying. I mean, we have the library. We have like 6 library locations in this city, but it's still like sometimes you just want to buy your own. But anyways, so I just got this one from Little City Books, Ace of Spades. It's YA. I don't know why I didn't connect that because sometimes I like YA fantasy books, but sometimes regular YA I get annoyed with the characters. So I guess this is sort of a thriller. It's like a what's that terminology? Dark academia. There you go. Um, so it's sort of a dark academia. It's by Farida Abike Ayumide. Um, and it says like, how do you stop an unknown enemy? I'm sure you guys have heard of this one. But okay, so it says when two Nebius Private Academy students, Devin Richards and Shiamaka Adebayo, are um, selected to be part of the elite school senior prefects, it looks like their year is off to an amazing start. After all, not only does it look great on college applications, but it officially puts them in the running for valedictorian. Shortly after the announcement is made, someone who goes by the name Aces begins sending anonymous text messages to reveal secrets about the two of them that turn their lives upside down and threaten every aspect of their carefully planned futures. As Aces shows no sign of stopping, what seemed like a sick prank quickly turns into a dangerous game. Can Devin and Chiamaka stop Aces before things become incredibly deadly? Yeah, I'm excited to read this. I'm a little hesitant because, like I said, it's YA. But let's see. is sort of a thriller. Y'all know I'm kind of in my thriller bag, my thriller era. Okay, so the next one I bought was Babel. I don't know if I'm talking about this in any of my videos yet, but I got this yesterday, literally at Target. It was 30% off. Um, yeah, I have been wanting to read this for like 6 months. Like after I saw like somebody on TikTok reviewed it, or they vlogged like them reading it, like a reading vlog. So like the whole week they were reading it. It just they made it sound so good. And so yeah, so I've had a hold on it at the library. I kid you not, since like November. And I just been like the person who was ahead of me, because I started at like third place and now I've been at number one in the queue for like a month or over a month since like December. Yeah. Anyways, long story short, I don't think that person's returning it. So I've been like looking for it. And I'm like, I don't want to pay too much. I don't know. Cause I just read Yellowface by her. This is R.F. Kuang. The author is R.F. Kuang. So I just read Yellowface by her, and I love that messy, crazy book. I literally just read it. It was my first read of February. So I was like, okay, this is really hyping me up more. I was like, I want to read Babel. Um, so yeah, I've been like looking on Book Outlet, thrift books, Barnes and Noble, but I just never ordered it, and I haven't really seen it in like the bookstores. Like I said, I go to like Word and Little City Books in my local area a lot. And I hadn't really seen it in there, only Yellowface. So imagine my surprise! I was in Target yesterday with my son. Um, you know, if you're a parent, you gotta buy the weekly snacks and yogurts and stuff. So we were just in Target getting our stuff, our like household stuff. And usually my Target, the books are like um barely anything left over. But I was like, let me just go look what's in the books. Kind of. I put on Instagram like, oops, I stumbled into the book section. Follow me on Instagram if you have. Yeah, sometimes I put like real time stuff. Um, but yeah, this is like the only copy I saw. It looks so nice, right? Okay, yeah. So I saw Demon Copperhead by Barbara Kingsolver. Another book that I've been really keeping my eye on, and I even have holds at the library. And it's also I'm in a book club, and I think that's our March or April read. No, I think it's our April read because next month is another one of my library books. But yeah, so long story short, I got Babel finally. I'm so excited. And she a thick girl. So y'all know sometimes I just love a thick book. So, like I don't have to worry about lining up another book for a while. I'm so excited. I don't know why. Like okay, so it's let me just read a little bit of it. It's synopsis. So the official title is Babel: An Arcane History. It's by R.F. Kuang, the same magnificent author of Yellowface. I'm sorry, Yellowface was I gave it 4 stars, Yellowface. But now, like, what, 3 weeks later, I kind of want to bump up to 5. That book was a mess in a good way. Yeah. So, anyways, do they have a synopsis? I'm not reading all this. Basically, from award-winning author R.F. Kuang comes Babel, a historical fantasy epic that grapples with student revolutions, colonial resistance, and the use of language and translation as a dominating tool of the British Empire. Um, Traditor, an active translation is always an act of betrayal. See, doesn't that sound ominous? Can powerful institutions be changed from within, or does revolution always require violence? Let's see. I'm so excited about this book that I'll probably end up doing like a video review on it. Maybe a reading vlog. Maybe I'll do my first reading vlog for Babbel. Let's see. Okay. And the next book I purchased. This actually, I pre-ordered it months and months ago, maybe like 5 months ago, whenever the pre-orders started, through Amazon. Because I was like, I already knew. We're getting this, like, there's no question about it. Months and months ago. And it came on Pub Day, which was what, February 6th, I think. And I immediately read it when I was, down and out sick last week, sick in the bed. Um, so yay! So Tia Williams, author Tia Williams' newest book, a love song for Ricky Wilde, and yes, I have already read it. I loved it. This is a little big review. I loved it. 5, 6 stars out of 5. There is just something. I know some people who don't like some of Tia Williams' books, and I was shocked. I'm shocked when I find that out. Um, because she is such, I don't know, her the way her writing style, all the way back from Accidental Diva, y'all. Sorry, my camera's probably shaking. I'm using my phone. Um, all the way back from Accidental Diva. I'm at this point. I'm a stan. I'm a Tia Williams stan. I just love how she writes. And this, look at the cover. Oh, it might be a thumbnail. Um, Gosh, I loved it. Okay, I don't want to read the whole synopsis. It's pretty long, but this is basically about, so the girl is Ricky Wilde is the main female character. And when you hear the backstory of her name, it's so cute. To me, it was cute. It was cute. When you hear her real name, you're gonna be like, "What?" I don't want to tell y'all. This is cute. Anyways, and then so she's a florist. Yeah, so Ricky Wilde, she's a florist, but it starts out with like she's basically been working for her family's company, and I think it's like a funeral business like company, and her aspirations is to be a florist, and then the main male character is um oh, what's the boy name? What can I remember his name? Let me, what is his name? Okay, I'm about to find it. Why am I forgetting his name? Charnel. What is wrong with you? Okay. What's his name? What's his name? What's his name? Is it Ezra? Yes, it is Ezra. Oh my gosh. Okay. It's Ezra. Okay. Sorry, guys. Okay, so the main male character's name is Ezra. Okay, so one florist, one pianist. And he's like a musician. There's some magical realism. I don't want to tell y'all. You have to read it. Like, I don't want to spoil it. But how they are, like how he comes to be in the story, is magical realism, and it was done so good. It kind of reminds me. I didn't read it, but basically knows what happened. I already know what happens. In that one book that just came out a couple months ago, the 7 Year Slip. Is that what it is? It's like an orange cover. Yeah, I think it's a 7 Year Slip. So it's like some time stuff going on. I guess time travel. I don't know. Okay, so one florist, one pianist, one love story, 100 years in the making. See, I don't want to spoil it. Okay, I loved it. I loved the magical realism. I loved both characters, especially Ricky. Identify with her so much. Not so much the family part. I have a very supportive family, like my mom and stuff. So I don't. I don't have that, but it's just like trying to find yourself, and all that. Like I don't want to say any spoilers, but I really loved that magical realism. I did. She like Tia Williams, she did that. You did that, girl. Um yeah, and then what else? What else can I say about it? Oh, and then I don't want to spoil this, but like, oh, it's in a synopsis. Uh, so like when a regal nonagenarian, Miss Della, I loved Miss Della. It's this is in the synopsis. She basically saved Ricky. She invited her to come live on the bottom floor of her brownstone, her house in Harlem, because Ricky was living in Georgia when she met Miss Della. Sorry, I'm shaking my camera. Um, and oh my gosh, you guys, I don't want to spoil it because Miss Della, she was never able to have her own children, but she basically adopts Ricky, and she did not play about Ricky. Mm, she did not play about Ricky. That was her granddaughter without actually. Sorry if y'all hear my child and my husband in the background. um, so you guys, you need to read. This is a book recommendation for real. Read A Love Song for Ricky Wilde. I'm gonna show it again. Read it by Tilly Williams. And another thing, you guys, I'm so excited, and I hope I'm able to. I hope I'm not shy enough to vlog this, or too shy to vlog this. But I'm going to a book signing. She's on her book tour, and she's gonna be the bookstore I told y'all about before in Hoboken, Little City Books. So in April, she's going to be there, and I bought my ticket already. I was like, this is gonna be a solo date. Um, um, that I bought my ticket, so she's gonna do book signing and like a book talk about this at my local bookstore. Like I was like, yes, I'm going. So hopefully I'm not too shy to vlog it because I want to capture that. I hope I get to like shake her hand or something. I don't know. Um, or give her a hug or something. Because I'm like, it's an author like I've read all her books I've read. Um, so yeah, that's an aside. I'm so excited about that. Hopefully I get to bring on with me. Let's see. And I'm going to quickly go through. I got my library books. Why do I get library books every week? Y'all see this little mini shelf on my nightstand, full of books I haven't read yet, and there's a whole. I'll put a clip in. There's a whole another bookshelf I just built. My husband just built for me, full packed with books I have not read yet. Um, but I'm still going to the library. But let's see. Oh well. Okay. So library books, Personal Librarian by Marie Benedict and Victoria Christopher Murray. I actually got this from the library um in January. And it's due in 2 days. And it's my March book club and book club read. And I guess I thought I was gonna just read it early, like after Yellowface, but mood readers, we don't stick to the script. Um, so yeah, but I'm excited to read it though. I started reading like the first page just to see like if it captures me, and it did. But then guess what? I tried to renew it. Like I said, it's literally due in 2 days on the 20th. And I tried to renew it, and they said, no, you can't renew it. Somebody's in line for it. So I did see it on Book Outlet because they're doing like a $5 sale or $6 sale, something like that, $5.99. And I did see it on there. So I might just order it. I might, because I need to read it for my book club anyway. And If I don't like it, it's $5. I'll probably just put it in a little free library or something, or give it to one of my other book club members. Um, but yeah. Anyway, so personal librarian. This is sort of a historical fiction. I guess it is. So it's a remarkable novel about J.P. Morgan's personal librarian, Bella DaCosta Green, the Black American woman who was forced to hide her true identity and pass as white in order to leave a lasting legacy that enriched our nation. Is this true? Oh, is this a true story? I guess it is because J.P. Morgan is real. Because J.P. Morgan is what, the Chase dude, or oh, before Chase Bank, it was, I guess, J.P. Morgan. Yeah, that's right. Um. Oh my gosh. Maybe, yeah. I'm gonna like this because I love stories like that. Like, sadly, like The Vanishing Half is one of my favorite books. Um. I love finding out these historical figures, whether it's fiction or not. I love finding out these historical figures were really black. Like, how many famous actresses have we found out was like, oh, they were just passing and they're black. Um, okay, I'm excited, y'all. And another one I'm really excited about. It's a thriller, When No One Is Watching by Alyssa Cole. Um, oh, she's gorgeous. Look at her. Okay, so this one is about, okay, I'll read the synopsis. So when no one is watching, so Sydney Green is Brooklyn born and raised, but her beloved neighborhood seems to change every time she blinks. Condos are sprouting up like weeds, for sale signs are popping up overnight, and the neighbors she's known all her life are disappearing. To hold on to her community's past and present, Sydney channels her frustration into a walking tour and finds an unlikely and unwanted assistant in one of the new arrivals to the block, her neighbor Theo. But Sydney and Theo's deep dive into history quickly becomes a dizzying descent into paranoia and fear. Their neighbors may not have moved to the suburbs after all, and the push to revitalize the community may be more deadly than advertised. When does coincidence become conspiracy? Where do people go when gentrification pushes them out? Can Sydney and Theo trust each other or themselves long enough to find out before they too disappear? So I wonder if, like, the people who are leaving, her neighbors who have been leaving, are they like, oh, is it kind of like a they clone Tyrone? Y'all do, have y'all watched it on Netflix? Where it's just like it's gentrification, but like the people who are leaving, they're not really moving. They're like being disappeared by the man or the system. Yeah. Okay. I hope this isn't too scary. But so yeah, that's my other one. And the next two are cute books. So this one is the Breakup Book Club. Um or by Wendy Wax. Um and this one, I thought it was so cute. What did the writer say? She she put like this little blurb, like happy fluffy books, but it's just like there's a lane for everything. Like there's times, like, even when, as a reader, think about it. There's times where you feel like I want to read something like like I don't want to say meaningful, but something like for example, this is my current read, One Blood by Denise Milner, and it's a heavy read. It's a historical fiction. There's Jim Crow, racism, lynching, all that is in there. But there's times where you're gonna, if you read something heavy like that, like another example is when I read The Reformatory. I read right into a little The Gilded Ones, by Namina Forna, which is a YA fantasy. Like, so I love that she said that. There's a time and a place for, you gotta give your mind a break from heaviness, and happy fluffy reads are important. So there. um so it's a book about friendship, about Jasmine, Judith, Aaron, and Sarah. They're very different people leading very different lives. And yet at book club meetings in a historic carriage house turned bookstore, they bond over a shared love of reading and some wine. See, that's what I feel about the book club I'm in. It's a lot of us. It's like it's moms, and we're all from different walks of life. Um, but just that love of reading. That's why I push reading on everybody. All my family members ask them. I push that on them. Like, what are you like? What are you reading? You need to read. And then the other book, library book that I just picked up was the Rosie Project by Graham. How do y'all say when this name is spelled like this? I think it's Graham. I think I've heard people say Graham. Graeme. I think it's Graham or Graham. I don't know. Don't be mad at me. Um, Graham Simpson. Um, okay, so this is about. So the art of love is never a science. Meet Don Tillman, a brilliant yet socially challenged professor of genetics who's decided it's time he found a wife. And so, in the orderly, evidence-based manner with which Don approaches all things, he designs the Wife Project to find his perfect partner, a 16-page scientifically valid survey to filter out the drinkers, the smokers, the late arrivers. Rosie Jarman is all these things. She also is strangely beguiling, fiery, and intelligent. And while Dawn quickly disqualifies her as candidate for the Wife Project, what? As a DNA expert, Dawn is particularly suited to help Rosie on her own quest, identifying her biological father. When an unlikely relationship develops as they collaborate on the Father Project, Dawn is forced to confront the spontaneous whirlwind that is Rosie, and the realization that despite your best scientific efforts, you don't find love, it finds you. Arrestingly endearing and entirely unconventional, Graham Finian's distinctive debut will resonate with anyone who has ever tenaciously gone after life or love in the face of great challenges. The Rosie Project is a book that restores our optimism in the power of human connection. Oh, see, another. When did this come out? Oh, like 2013. Okay, yeah, 2013. So I'm excited to read the Rosie Project. All right, guys. So those are my recent book purchases and library pickups. I hope you enjoyed this book haul and my little mini review of A Love Song for Ricky Wilde. And I hope you're having fun reading. Let me know what you're reading in the comments down below. And yeah, thank you for watching and have a good day. I'm gonna hold up my library books. All right, bye guys.